To mask or not to mask? A judge has ruled masks are not required on public transportation, but some airports have kept the mandate. So you can fly from one airport mask-free, then land at another and be required to mask up. Grady Trimble is at O'Hare Airport in Chicago with more.
No masks required here at one of the busiest airports in the world, Chicago O'Hare, and I've noticed eyeballing it in the American terminal here that there are fewer people wearing masks, more going maskless compared to earlier in the week. I'd say right now it's about a 50-50 split, but there is a lot of confusion, and President Biden didn't help to clear that confusion up when he seemingly shifted his stance on masking while traveling, saying it's up to passengers to decide whether they should wear a mask while flying. And in some locations, you have to wear a mask at the airport, but you don't on the plane, like at LaGuardia and JFK in New York, for example. You still have to wear a mask at the airport. If you go across the river to Newark in New Jersey, you don't. You also have to stay masked in Philadelphia, Salt Lake City, and Los Angeles' airport. That was the case in Chicago earlier in the week, but they have since done away with that. On the subway in New York, you have to wear a mask. On the L in Chicago, no mask required. So you can understand why some passengers just can't keep all this straight.
I didn't know if it was required or not, so I'm just wearing it ready if somebody tells me to put it on, but not really wearing it otherwise.
I brought a couple masks just in case so I could be compliant.
You feel that a mask keeps you safer? Please continue. I cannot impose that. It's a free country.
The CDC could impose the mask mandate again if the Department of Justice successfully appeals the court's decision to strike down the mask requirement. The DOJ says if CDC concludes that a mandatory order remains necessary for the public's health after the CDC's assessment, which is supposed to be done by May 3rd, the Department of Justice will appeal the district court's decision. So as of right now, a lot of people are enjoying the ability to choose whether to wear a mask, both at the airport, on planes, in ride shares like Uber and Lyft. But as we have seen before, it could all be reversed if that appeal is successful. In Chicago, Grady Trimble, Fox Business.